Hello everyone, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I am going to be doing a Friday reading for the 4 elements. I'm going to be doing 2 of them today, and tomorrow I will do the other 2. It's going to be a combined. I just finished doing the fire signs, and now I'm going to start with the earth signs. So that's going to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you all are doing good and that you're not stressed out about anything. It's a peaceful day. Very peaceful. It's sunny where I'm at and beautiful. Let's see what it is that the earth signs need to be aware of. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles. Something to do with money, perhaps, and possibly a move. There's a lot of thinking going on about something that's going on in your life, and it has something to do with money. It has something to possibly do with travel, and it definitely has something to do with some type of move that you're considering. Similar to the fire signs too. All right, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, this is so similar. This is actually the end of some type of heavy burden that you've been carrying with you probably for quite some time. It is diminishing. This is the last phase of it. And it will soon, and I'm thinking that you're going to have to make some type of decision in which direction you go. And this is going to end up, whatever that decision is, will end up relieving this burden from you. Oh my gosh, this is so like Aries. And I shuffled these cards for at least, I don't know, 10 minutes. Anyway. So the 2 of Swords is telling me that there's 2 options that you have. And you have to decide between one or the other. Now, these options have not completely revealed themselves yet. It's like these boulders that are in this water, this lake or whatever it is. Those are just now reaching the surface. There's going to be a moment in your life soon where you're going to have to make a decision like that, and you're going to be aware of what the full focus is for each of them, and then you'll decide. You'll be able to reveal what each one of these options are. You'll know it to the T. You'll know it precisely which one you want to take. Oh, and it might have something to do with love or a partnership with someone. This is romantic. It can be business partners, or it can just be friends that know each other, that get along very well with one another. You may be partnering up with somebody and making that move to them. Oh my goodness gracious. This is the marriage card. The 10 of Cups. Now, with it falling under the heavy burden and the decision to move, and 10s are endings. And 10s are ending here as well. So this could be ending of a marriage of some sort. It could be, now the marriage card can also represent a business that might be closing. It also can mean a marriage between 2 people. Or it can just mean a tight bond between 2 people that are going to go their separate ways. So take it for however that resonates for you. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. This is really good news. The Devil in reverse is wonderful news. There has been some kind of toxicity in all of this reading. I feel like it's still this part, because a decision and a decision, those, and this is kind of separate, but we'll see. It might not be. This in the upright is very toxic. This is the Capricorn card. And this talks about addictions and controlling issues. It can also talk about, in reverse, I'm going to go with that because it's too long of a list. It's bad. The devil in reverse is giving you an option. It's like there's an open window here. And you can either accept it and go. All you have to do is take one step forward to move away from this toxicity. Once you've done that one step, you're free. You're free. In other words, there is a small window of opportunity where you won't be trapped for the rest of eternity. There's an opening here for you to be able to get out of this toxic situation. And it could be involving you and maybe another person. It does not always mean just one person. It can mean both, because there's a feminine and a masculine here that are linked to chains. But in the reverse, those chains fall off and they're free to take the first step to get out of there and go. So take advantage of that situation. And you'll know what that means to you. You should know what it means to you. Oh. This is a beautiful card, the Sun. Now the Sun in reverse, the only difference it has here is that there is going to be a delay if there's any traveling. There's going to be a slight delay. Otherwise, it's the happiest card in the deck. And this tells me that you're probably going to make a decision to cut this out, and you're looking forward to the truth with this situation. But this has got to end first. All of this, it has to end first before any of this can take place. But when it does, it is going to be a beautiful... The card here also means growth, success, new beginnings, blessings. The list just goes on and on. It's a beautiful card. And it so resonates with somebody that you may love. Somebody that you want to grow with. Somebody you want to start a new beginning with. And you may already know this person. This isn't something brand new for you to have to go through all this. This is not somebody brand new. This is somebody you already know. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is telling me that there is definitely a karmic, like I said, controlling situation or something on that order that has kept you tied down in a situation that was nearly killing you. But these chains, if you take advantage of this opportunity, once you do this, you will get this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. In the upright, this is a divine card. It also indicates that it's a sign of destiny. Whatever this change is that you're making that's on this side is destiny. It's meant to happen. The divine has determined this before your birth. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, once it turns in the upright, it will begin to show you in your life a smoother, more happier, a more fruitful financially. Everything in your life will run smoother. All of these burdens, you won't feel that anymore. You won't have to, because you'll be out of a toxic situation that was harmful. So it's stuck. It is spinning, but it's spinning in the wrong direction for you to get on it now. Once it's in the upright, it'll spin in the correct direction and it'll sling you to where you need to be. And you already know where that's at. Wow. Now, the Six of... This is so much like Aries. I think this card was in the same spot. Anyway, the Six of Pentacles usually talks about, reciprocity. What one gives, the other gives. And it's like two couples that work together and they work together. They share the workload, whatever that might be. Or if it is a partner, it could be that there's going to be, reciprocity between those. It's equal give and take. Whatever one does, the other one's going to have to do too. It's got to be done together as a unit, not as one person pulling all the load. Like this one. And then the last card here, the Judgment card. I love that the Judgment card is here under the Devil. The Judgment card. This is the divine that's calling upon whoever's reading this reading. The divine is calling you to take a look at not only your past, but they want you to look at your present and your future. If there's any karmic situation that you have not dealt with in your life, even if it's a marriage from 10 years ago or 20 years ago, and you still hold some resentment or some hurt or something on that order that keeps you from growing, that's karma. And that is what the divine is asking you to clear. Because if you've got too much karma in your history of life, then you won't be able to receive the blessings that are here for you. Because again, this is the card of destiny. This is supposed to happen, and so is this. So anyway, this is a wake-up call for those of you that have not dealt with any issues from the past. It can even be from childhood. There might have been parents that weren't very, supportive of you, and you might hold some resentment or something like that against them. That energy needs to be looked at, recognize it for what it was, and then ask the divine to please take it away. It doesn't serve you anymore. All you're doing is, and this could be karma. This could very well be karma. This is what we carry around with us when we don't take care of the things that have hurt us in the past. It's the hurt that gets to us. The lack of love, the rejections, or the neglect. All of that stuff is things that cause us to have resentments and hurt and pain. I'm going to clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Ending. 10, 10, 10. This is the end of a very, very hurtful, painful, probably verbally as well as mental abuse, possibly. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. You were stuck in something that you just could not find a way out. But this is the card that's telling you, hey, you can take off that blindfold now. You can get out of that tanglement of entrapment. And those swords, they can go. You're done. You're free. Go. Go. As soon as you make that move, it will turn in reverse, and you will simply be able to just walk away. This also talks about stagnation. There's probably been some kind of marriage here that lasted way longer than it should have. Because we're not destined to always be in a marriage, especially if it's not like two soulmates. I can see them lasting forever. Or twin flames, yeah. That one's a little bit touchier. But anyway, either way, if it's not bound for you to stay, there's going to always be hardship. There's going to be pain. There's going to be stagnation. You're not going to grow. Okay, I'm sorry, I get preachy. Sorry. Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. You got 3 2s on the board too. 2, 2, 2. And I don't really know what that means in numerology. You guys can tell me in the description or in the comments section below. I'd love to know, because I have enough doing tarot. Numerology is a little different story. Anyway, the Hermit card. This is a beautiful card. This is a Virgo card. The Devil is Capricorn. And the Sun is Leo. Virgo, this is somebody that needs to go in deep within their inner self. They need to find the truth. They need to make a decision, and they need to look at it very, very carefully, because this is this is kind of, if you're divorcing someone or leaving something, whatever that is to you guys, and you're headed in a new path, you need to make sure that you have cleared out your karma. It's almost like the judgment, except you, and you do judge yourself, by the way, in the judgment card. You judge yourself on how you were dealt with and what happened and all of that stuff. But in this mode, this is telling me that somebody's taking a good long look inside to find the answers, because the Hermit is somebody that's very old, full of wisdom, has lived many lives, and is constantly looking for answers all the time. So this energy here, anybody can use it. Look for the answers within yourself. Do not look for answers for a specific thing, like in even a tarot reading. If there's something more intense and more personal for you, use this Hermit energy to go within. You need to find a quiet place to sit and just think and run it all through your mind. And then how does it feel when your heart feels it in your gut? All of that needs to be taken into account. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Judgment card in the upright. There is going to definitely be some type of clear. I call this with the Queen of Swords. She's the kind of person, she's not mean, she's just very truthful. She holds the sword of truth. She cannot help but to tell the truth. She's a little less aggressive about it than her counterpart, the King of Swords. He's just like blunt, boom, there it is, deal with it. This is somebody that's a little bit more gentle. They'll take a look at a situation and they will know what needs to go and what needs to and what can stay. And that's like, after you get through all of this, the final wake-up call, you'll determine what you need to get rid of. It's like you're taking the action that needs to be done. On the bottom of the deck, for the Earth signs, you have, the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands talks about communications, back and forth between two people, or two situations, whatever it is for you guys. Yeah, that's as far as I'm going with that. That's truly about the most important thing that it is. It's communications. So yeah, I'm not going to try to figure that out. You guys figure that out yourselves. And then the universal card for this reading for the Earth signs is the Five of Abundance. Now the Five of Abundance is the Five of Pentacles. And it says here, there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Yeah. It's not the time to be self-employed. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, that's what I have for you, Earth signs. Have a good week. Be safe, and I'll see you during the month. And till then, namaste.